Thank you.
Thank you. Bearing in mind the considerable interest from the global public and civil society, we will now hear 2 pre-recorded questions from civil society in a very short presentation. I think they come up here now. You will see them there.
Global citizen. Los expertos dicen que es necesario proteger el 30% de nuestros mares a través de reservas marinas para garantizarles un futuro sano a nuestros océanos. ¿Qué puede hacer la ONU para facilitar este nivel de protección, particularmente en aguas internacionales?
Even though governments committed keeping global warming below 1.5 degrees, we are on track of a world 3 degrees hotter. After Paris, more coal and oil mining went ahead. What would you do to make sure countries take action to stop catastrophic climate change?
Questions from the youth here. Please, Mr. Foreign Minister.
Which is questions I take every day, given the age of my children. You know, that's why I wanted to put emphasis on the youth. And let us not just fall into a trap of ignoring that we need to better communicate with our population, with our peoples, what we do. That is why I think we have an enormous chance, huge opportunity with SDGs to change the way we do things here. And I'm sure that there is more that can be done to change the approach of not making this only you know, a talk of elite, but also something that belongs to every human being. That's why I believe that the way to further promote SDGs is also relying upon, you know, professionals from different spheres of public life. You know, literature, science, music, film. Young people can identify with, because, you know, politicians, like it or not, tend to lose trust, even if they do brilliant things. But over a while, they tend to lose trust. That's why we need to employ more people from the public sphere to help us make sure that this global agenda is really there and felt by everyone, so really nobody's left behind. So these questions are both related to climate accord, and it is logical that, you know, young people want also to share responsibility, but at least in their age, thinking about what life brings. And that's why I believe that the next step we need to make is to make sure we have signed a climate agreement next week, so that it is ratified and then put to action. And I believe that UN's responsibility together with specialized agencies, some of them do, by the way, great job, but we need to make sure we understand or we are on the same page, that can help identify climate change priorities and focus, and help those parts of the world to focus. At the same time, as you see, there's a question what to do in international waters. Who's responsible for that? I think that's also a chance for UN with regional arrangements, but also multilateral institutions to help and bring on board also some of the private sector foundations. That's the only way we can mobilize enough money to make sure that this is given a due care.
Thank you.